Somewhere over the rainbow.
Chloe, you're alive. Yes.
Oh yeah, now you suddenly want to kiss me? You had your chance.
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too.
Welcome back to the real world, Max.
I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened. Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Okay, so this reality is slightly different from the reality that we found
I'm
ourselves
lost in all
in.
this shit.
And this one, Chloe is more determined to solve this, and the only thing we did differently was have that little talk with Chloe before her dad went off for the last time.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. Too bad I don't have a gun anymore.
Yes, that's the solution. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. Unless you want to hang out with him after you stood up for his ass yesterday.
Oh, please.
Alright.
I can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
It's a difficult balance.
This butterfly photo seems like 1,000,000 years ago. How much time have I altered since?
And that's when it all started.
I should have known just erasing that phone message wouldn't stop the police.
Miss Price, this is Officer Anderson Berry, and since we have your contact info on file here, we'd like you to come by the station on Monday morning at approximately 8 AM to answer a few questions about any information you may have regarding a recent breaking at Blackwell Academy and the fact that your car was identified in the parking lot around the same time. We look forward to clearing it up.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Done is done. Done is done. Alright, let's go.
Oh no, that poor little bird has been trapped in here.
Birdie. Is that the same bird I let in episode, like, 1? That it's on top of the... Hey, birdie. Scare? Oh, in that way. Alright, I guess I gotta go open some windows and stuff. Splash water on my face. There we go. Makes me feel better.
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy. It means the real Chloe is back. With me.
Yep. Just took a little trip to the an alternate reality. Let's open this window and try and scare it through. I'm guessing otherwise the bird will just end up dying in here, maybe. There we go, scare it.
Fly, be free.
Shoo. There we go. Ah, let's close the window. You're not coming back. Stupid birds.
Since David might be in there, I better mosey along for a change.
Yeah. Mosey along and stop being nosy. Here we are again then. Oh man.
The most expensive restaurant in town? David knows how to get on Joyce's good side.
6-course couples dinner with endless wine? Damn. Warren, I'm busy. Yo, Max, your friend Chloe texted me that you shot her down. Chloe texted you? I'm sure you didn't have her number. Oh god, I don't want to embarrass you. Too late. She sounds cool. She's a cool dork. Like me? No, you're different. In a good way. So we're still on to go ape? No damn dirty human can stop me. Go ape, not human. We shall see. I hope so. Now I have to get back to reality. That sucks. Indeed, I'll buzz you later. Jeez. Wow, I got a lot of messages when I was stuck in time. Richard Marsh. I will let you know that Kate's service is next week and our family would like to extend an invitation to you. I know you've been through a lot and we fully understand if you can't attend. Kate was our special angel and your friendship with her blessed us all. I'll send you details later. Again, thank you again for being a light in the darkness. Thank you, Mr. Marsh. I absolutely will attend the service. I know my words don't mean much, but I want to know that Kate is always in my thoughts and will be. Alright, Mom. What the heck is going on with the weather up there? Justin. Sorry, my phone was in my bag. Hey, Justin, you busy? Max Wax. I'm busy blazing. What up? Do you know Frank Bowers? Drugs. That's it? Ask Nathan. He knows him, I think. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks, Justin. For what? Juliet. Oh, wait. Hey, Max, I hope you're okay after everything. You might be busy, but feel free to call me anytime. Hey, Juliet, you busy? No time to be busy. You never text me. What's going down? Besides everything, I was just curious if you ever heard of a guy named Frank lives in an RV around town. You mean a van down by the river? I heard he's sketchy method. That's about it. Why, are you doing your own investigation without my help? No, just bored. Talk to you soon. Okay, but you can't keep secret from ace reporter Juliet Watson. Hello? Dads. So we got new messages here. Okay. Just got a weird text warning me that my nosy daughter better stop watching others look out for herself. This is a kind of school prank. This is from a blocked number. Oh, I'm so sorry. Some jackass in my class thought it would be funny to send. It's not. I don't like strangers to have my number, okay? Me neither. Sorry. I'm just being a dad. I know this has been a tough week for you. It's almost over. I'll call you guys later. Love you. It's not my fault that they get your number. You can look it up online. Courtney. Hey, girlfriend. Let me know when you want to come by my room and I'll give you a fashion makeover. Oh, thanks, Courtney. I'm swamped with homework now, but I'll check in with you later. Thanks again for the offer. That's probably gonna be useful, that we can go to the party. Chloe. Oh, wow. I'm like, what's new and what's not new? Got Prescott suspended. I wanted to show you. We've seen this one. Sorry I got in your face today. I understand. You're going through a lot. We all are. Besides, I threw your beanie out the window and busted out my rewinds. Okay, that is your one get out of emoji jail free card. But we need to stock up on cigs, coffee, and candy for an all-nighter. We have to get into Rachel and Kate detective mode. Excellent, dear Watson. I'll bring my thinking cap. No worries, I have a beanie. I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be ready. XOXO. And that was no emoji. Sure, Chloe. Sure, it wasn't an emoji. Alright. Episode 4. Dark Room. Some interesting things here. Okay. Well, we do have a little bit of, reading to do. Let's see, where did we leave off? Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. Okay. We snuck by him. And it was pretty amped up. Alright, so we went here. The Blackwell Ninja strikes again. And this is how far we got. So there's quite a few pages of reading. If you don't want to read it, skip ahead. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet. Even with so many terrible things happening all around us, it felt like Chloe and I were walking towards the center of a great cosmic mystery, something bigger than any of us. But we kinda suck as master spies since we didn't have a key for the principal's office. No worries with my rewind power at hat. I wish I could rewind and not have that hiccup. And of course Dr. Warren Graham. He came through with a bitchin' mini-bomb made of sodium what the fuck ever. I probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Miss Grants. Warren is a star student here. He tries so hard to help. Maybe too much, but what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team. He totally wants to do ya. Talk about being in the Sanctos Sanctorum. Thanks to Latin class, I barely passed, of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal's office after midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way too into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretended that we were on a very special episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for a good cause. Yeah, that helped. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file. Had a weird drawing in it that just said Rachel in the dark room over and over. So that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow. Or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M, which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files. For a good cause. But Chloe just can't help herself, and she actually wanted to take $5 grand in cash marked handicapped fund. Because that's gotta be legit, am I right? I can't think of a faster route to karma hell, but it would have paid off Chloe's debt to Frank. I stopped her, but it kinda bothers me that Chloe can be so selfish like that. Like, we weren't sure what my main concern with taking the money is that they were gonna notice that the money was gone. That's what I was scared of, actually, more than anything else. I'm not going to let anything happen to her, but I can't just let her do anything she wants. Mad Max? More like Mommy Max. Oh, please don't tell me you're knocked up. For all I know, you still haven't had your first kiss, so I think we're good in that department, but hey, you never know. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, as most teenagers do, Chloe decided what we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the Otter's lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me, even if that hasn't always served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too, just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble, especially for me. I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh, how quiet could we be in the swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork. It was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past, especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting. Hella like Chloe Price. Even though my body smelled like I had been doused in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for the first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. For some reason it reminded me of the time we were going to TP one of the neighbors' houses and we even snuck out but got chicken and ran back home laughing all the way. I remember waking up the next day and Joyce was making one of her delish breakfasts downstairs and Chloe smiled at me like we were in the most secret club in the world, or at least Arcadia Bay. We were pirates, damn it! After our academic espionage last night, I felt the same way. It's just that now the stakes are much higher and much more dangerous. I even ended up in some of Rachel Amber's clothes since mine were trashed. A band tee and ripped jeans. So not me. But I haven't found my style yet, so why not have some fun experimenting with a new outfit? Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her. I would have, but I didn't like being dared like it was some big deal. Maybe I am scared. Of what? I think I'm too young for marriage. And Chloe and I might kill each other. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in her future. Oh. When I went down to breakfast, Joyce actually called me Rachel, which just seems so wrong considering how beautiful she is and how boring I am. I guess my new outfit really is working its magic. I ended up helping Joyce make breakfast, just like when I was a kid on a sleepover. It's odd how quickly you can fall back into an old routine. So I must have set off Joyce's nostalgia mode since she busted out ye old photo album. I'm one of the few people who loves checking out old pictures. What was that Alfred Hitchcock line about film being pieces of time? Like Mr. Jefferson said? Saw photographs. I do think she wanted me to see her new husband in a better light. When David was happy or laughing with Joyce in a picture, I wanted to say, and who is that? Plus, I'm sure it's no accident that there was a photo of Rachel wearing the exact same clothes I had on. She truly is stunning, and somehow looked more punk rock than Chloe. The truly heartbreaking image was the last photo William Price ever took. Chloe and I making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses that joyful, optimistic girl. I know she's still there. When Chloe smiled at me this morning, I saw her. The picture seemed to sum up everything we had as children and lost as adults. whatever being an adult means. Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into the room and start shit with Joyce. This gave me cruel cover so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Madsen's extreme files. So today I finally find out what was in David's secret files, and I admit, I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't, so maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel listing their whereabouts along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he's a damn good investigator, I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though. This was the first time I saw them bond since we were a kid. But my spidey sense told me that David needed somebody to defend him, even just his once. I just don't feel that we have enough proof to really blame him for everything. Yes, he's a harassing bully with a surveillance fetish, but he seems to be gathering information for his own investigation. The mystery story side of me appreciates that and hopes we can use this research to buffer our own. Exactly. Despite David's evidence and the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is part of Chloe I don't much like. She gets so damn petulant if she doesn't get her way, or if she hears something she doesn't like. Serious denial. I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier. So I threw my hands up and suggested we check out Frank's RV. We knew that would piss Chloe off and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first, we had to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into the Two Wells diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan Prescott, and Officer Barry, and fucking with all of them. I'm still dizzy thinking about how I pulled it off. Yay for Max. And sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. Oh yeah, good old cheating at life. By the way, it's thank you. I have the audio back on. There was just playing some music in the whole scene in the room, and I wasn't too much a fan of that. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV. So we did the classic cartoon give a dog a bone routine, and Kuyo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected drug dealer trash cheek. I don't, yeah. But it wasn't a serial killer as I feared. We ransacked the place and found what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him. To her it's just another betrayal, just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she ever loved, she lost one way or another. Only I came back from the past. For what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go all the way back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. October 10th, Dear Diary. Let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the ramifications, my brain might melt. When I try to describe it, it's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset when we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers and she just blew up. I can never talk to her when she's like this, and I just get so tired of having to walk on eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life, no matter how much she knows she's being unfair. I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up. Not that I'm not, in my own way. In my room, all I could think was, I wish I could go back in time and help Chloe. And suddenly I was looking at the photograph William had taken of us on the day he died, and it started pulsing like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Then I found myself actually back in the photo to when I was 13 years old. I was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008. With Chloe and William. Right before he left to pick up Joyce for the last time, since my power somehow morphed to this new level of rewind, I decided that there was no way I was going to let William die again, so I played hide the keys until he had no other option but to take the bus. I was so happy I actually saved William. I never thought about what could go wrong. I knew I was screwed when I came out of my epic rewind and saw Victoria Chase, but now she was my friend, and I was a member of the Vertex Club. Enough said. I knew I had screwed up, and then I felt sick thinking about what might have changed with Chloe. I had a clue when I saw David Madsen driving the school bus. He sure didn't look so threatening anymore. I didn't want to know how he ended up as a bus driver instead of with Joyce. It's interesting that his personality changed so much, though. I felt my heart drop when I rushed to Chloe's house, so when William opened the door, I prepared myself for the worst. That's when Chloe rolled forward in her wheelchair, paralyzed from the neck down. I didn't even know what to say, so I covered my mouth in my typical gesture of shock and stupid. But Chloe's smile was so genuine and beautiful, I almost cried. I had to adjust to everything without freaking out or telling Chloe that I actually altered time and space to save her father, but get her in a car accident so she could never walk again. The thing is, she was still Chloe. just minus all the rage. This Chloe was just grateful to be alive and have her family watching over her. Chloe begged me to spend the night, and of course I did. I noticed how run down parts of their home were, compared to before. I saw the incredible expensive equipment that Chloe now requires, including her new garage room. Sorry, David. Even though I felt awful and disconnected, Chloe was just so bubbly and excited to hang out with me again, especially since I flaked on her pretty hardcore after her accident. Even in an alternate universe, I'm a shitty friend. Chloe's world was so new and unique to me, especially her strength and kindness and pain. She needed a whole pharmacy to get through the day. I didn't feel sorry for her, I felt in awe with her attitude. This Chloe didn't blame anybody for her condition, even though she had the rights. We strolled down the beach and saw the beached whales that proved something bad was happening in both realities. And then Chloe asked me to put her to sleep. The accident left her body pretty much broken. Her lungs stopped working properly and she was basically dying a slow, painful death. She also felt so guilty about her parents' sacrifice and dwindling income. She wasn't erratic or tortured about this request, just practical. Which made me feel even more terrible for putting her in this situation. I agreed to help her, simply because she explained that she wanted to have a choice for the last time in her life. How could I argue with that? Especially since I knew I screwed up the entire universe by making a simple decision, and I knew I would have to go back eventually and accept the timeline that actually happened. So Chloe and I had one last movie night watching Blade Runner, falling asleep to the sounds of Vangelis, and when I woke up I put my best friend to sleep. Forever. After my visit to Chloe's new world, I knew it was time to go max to the future. I had seen the result of my temporal tampering, and I got scared thinking my new power wouldn't even work anymore. That would have been cruel karma. Fortunately, I was able to project myself into the photograph once again, and I undid everything I'd done. Goodbye, William. Again. Hello, David. Again. I've never been so glad to see Chloe in my life. The second I saw her blue hair and that beautiful, pissed-off face, I kinda regretted not kissing her when she double-dared me. Maybe if she had double-dog-dared me. And I couldn't even tell her where I had been, or why. It would have been one more thing to alienate Chloe from me and the world. I had to get refocused on our search for Rachel. Chloe had been busy with her detective work while I was in my alternate timeline. And that's good, now we have some more information about stuff. Hey, welcome back if you skipped the journal. That's okay, I don't hate you. That much.
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on?
Kate Marsh is an angel. That whale, not an angel. Get the facts straight.
Joyce really wants David and Chloe to be a family.
I accept your offer of dinner and a movie. Maybe Chloe would like to come along. I'll call you later. I don't think Chloe should be there, and not that she wants to either. Hey, can I have a donut? It's half eaten. I don't care. I'm hungry.
Somehow I existed in this whole other reality. But I don't know what happened. The more I use my power, the more I see how little control I have over what happens. Now Max Caulfield exists in 2 or maybe 3 different realities. How can I have a destiny? If these alternate lives exist, I hate the thought of William and Joyce finding Chloe like that. Thinking about all these lifelines almost makes my head hurt worse than the rewind.
Being a time traveler must suck. In a way, it's good that we humans can't manipulate time like that. Yet. No, but it's... I often wish to rewind time, but there's complications along with it that... I really like it when games like this explores it. Life is Strange, Steins Gate. It's nice. Are there any pictures I could take out here? There's a bag here.
David even made sure to bag up the dead birds. William never finished painting that wall.
So that's why it's unfinished. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, maybe David just doesn't like the color blue. I'm blue, da-be-dee-ba-dee-da-be-da. I'm sort of failing a bit when it comes to taking the pictures, but that's okay. I'm just so engrossed in the story that I sometimes don't even consider it. Let's go. Oh.
It looks like David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
What's up, David?
Anything I can do for you, Max?
I was just waiting for Chloe to get out of the bathroom so we can go.
I owe you one. So I'll pretend what you just said is true, Missy.
Excuse me, that's Miss Caulfield.
Yes, sir. You and Chloe still better be careful where you wander. There are a lot of dark places in Arcadia Bay.
What do you mean by dark places?
I can't tell you everything that's going on at Blackwell, and you've seen too much already, so please stay out of this, Max.
Too late. I already know way too much. So, do you and Nathan Prescott...
That little shit-ass Nathan Prescott is lucky he only got suspended.
I don't think luck had anything to do with it. I could have been suspended too.
I didn't have all the evidence at the time. I am sorry, Max. Anyway, I think we can both agree it's been a hard week on all of us. Especially poor Kate Marsh.
I tried to help Kate.
You tried to help her more than anybody, Max. I sure didn't. Plus, I left that goddamn dorm roof wide open. I knew Kate was feeling desperate. You even made it to the roof before me or anybody.
I knew Kate was desperate too. So did Mr. Jefferson.
That guy is an elitist prick, and I'm off duty, so I can say it at home behind his back. Like when Chloe calls me step douche. These artists live in a fantasy world.
Why do you say that?
These art farts are all about themselves. When I was in the service, I hated the photographers who try to pose me in their anti-war bullshit.
Well, Blackwell Academy is a school for artists, so maybe this isn't the best place for you.
I have a family here, Max, and I think Blackwell is the best place for me, since only I know what's happening. That's why I'm working out the new Blackwell surveillance plan to protect future students, so they don't end up like Rachel Amber and Kate Marsh. Although, you're like a walking surveillance system. I appreciate you standing up for me, but I have to be a hard ass and tell you and Chloe to stay the hell out of this. Things are just gonna get more ugly.
Chloe and I can take care of ourselves.
Now excuse me, Max. I have to get back to my camera. See? I'm an artist too.
I don't totally trust David, but he's not a real stepfather.
But this is my
Maybe
opinion,
Chloe will
man,
see that someday.
so no girls allowed.
Yeah, I agree, because David knows stuff and he's trying to prevent what's going on. I feel like our intuition there is correct.
I promise I'll help Miss Grant next time. If there is one.
Her petition was only one avenue? So I'm actually really glad I didn't sign that, because I want David to put up surveillance cameras all over the school. Never thought I'd say that.
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts too.
But that's good though, that's a good thing. The Prescotts are the real threat here.
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey David, what you hiding?
It's 7171, right? Yeah.
Oh, yes! I knew that number would be important.
My memory serves me right.
Oh, maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Oh, yes.
Even like coordinates? What does that picture say? Oh, it's from the tree. Yeah, okay.
score. Back to Chloe now. Oh, look at the baby blue jay eggs in the nest. I better move his plank if I want to take the shot. Excuse me. Just one picture, please.
That actually has a consequence. Positive or negative?
Another photo from my Arcadia Bay wildlife series.
I guess it's more sheltered with a plank there. And maybe this plank somehow interferes with the door. I feel better not having done anything there. I feel better with the plank over it. Okay. Was that everything I had to do here? Yeah, I think I'm done actually. All right, David, it was nice talking to you. You're not a step Fuhrer. You're just. I'm not saying you're a saint.
I give up William, but defend David. Would Chloe hate me if she knew?
We need to see the entire picture before we can make those judgments. Let's go.
Yo, Chloe! Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. It's Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus there's some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted.
Now let's go find out what Nathan is hiding in his room.
We have to be extra careful.
Max, now it's time for Nathan Prescott to be afraid of us.
Hell yeah, girl. Let's roll.
Hey, Max. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Mr. Jefferson. I'm okay. And this is my friend Chloe.
Yo.
Chloe? Why isn't somebody as cool as you going to Blackwell?
I was way too cool for this school. It's a long story. In actual files here.
I can imagine. Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's weird just being on campus like everything's normal.
I know. Lame as it sounds, life has to go on.
I think there's too much going on in my life.
On that note, Blackwell duty calls. Remember, I'm going to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party, so I hope you'll be there to celebrate, even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo. I understand your reasons. You can't force an artist to work.
I feel like a total loser, but it's been a hard week to focus. No pun intended.
I'm proud of you for caring so much about a troubled friend. And I take hope in the fact that you have plenty of time to find your way. Just get in the habit of putting your work out there.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. I'll definitely be there tonight.
Me too. I'll be Max's date. You better dance with us at least once.
Nobody should have to see me dance. Plus, you don't want to watch the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids. I have some pride. Be seeing you.
Yes, you will. Hot for teacher.
Gross! You're out of control.
Not yet. Just wait until the rager tonight.
Shut up.
Don't be jealous because Mark Jefferson thinks I'm cool.
I am so ignoring you.
Fine. Since I'm here, I'll see if I can get some dirt from Justin. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Now that is a great plan.
All right.
Let's see if I can find out where Nathan is.
Ow. Alright, Chloe's having a chat.
It's been so long since I've seen you.
Hey, what's up, people?
Clear away another batch of dead birds today. Sad.
Makes me mad. Climate change.
How are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Yes, it has, Samuel. How are you?
Sad and confused like everybody else in Arcadia Bay. You look like you have a lot of questions, too.
More questions than answers.
Samuel is always here to talk.
There is something, like... Back when I was trying to figure out the whole... You remember when we went into Samuel's little room in the back there? There was like some magazines there, and I didn't show it on camera, but I went back there when I was trying to solve the whole get past Principal Wells riddle, and I came across like some sort of like female scarf on the ground.
I know Samuel doesn't wear silky scarves. So, who does?
So, I'm a bit more wary of Samuel now. Because, at least that room, something is off about it. I don't know what happened there, though.
Blackwell is so sad and quiet since Kate isn't here anymore.
Yes. You can tell that the campus is different now. And you reached out to her when everybody turned away.
It could have gone either way. Samuel, do you think that we each have a destiny?
Yes, I do, Max. In many different lifetimes, of course. Kate Marsh believed in something different, so that's her destiny.
I believe you.
Kate just needed some more helpful spirits like her friend Max. I hope she finds them now.
Have you seen Nathan Prescott around?
That would be hard since he was suspended.
You don't sound sad, Samuel.
Nathan hurts people. The end.
What do you really know about him?
Not enough to help you, Max. I truly wish I could. I see what you're doing.
Do you ever talk with David Madsen?
He talks to me. I listen.
That's how David operates.
He sees things, not people. But I think he sees you, Max.
Why do you say that?
Because you both see with cameras.
I think you have better vision than both of us.
No, Max. I just look at everything from a different angle.
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, many do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
How can anybody explain all those poor beached whales?
My dad was a fisherman, and he'd take me out to hear the whales sing. Now they just cry.
They're not alone these days. I feel so powerless.
Oh no. You're the opposite of powerless, Max.
You think so, Samuel?
You and Arcadia Bay are connected by time and tide. So, next time I have a question, I'm coming to you.
Well, I'm glad to see your squirrels are still healthy and happy on the campus.
Me too. If something happened to them... Oh...
Not as long as you're here to take care of them, Samuel.
The only thing that calms them is food. Lots of food. Which reminds me that I have to feed them now.
Now, who can I ask?
I think everything is changing here.
Alright, oh, you got... Oh, there's the food there. Can I get a picture of the...
How would you like a partner for a quick photo op?
Oh, that would be cool. Yes.
And the animals.
Not to mention
More squirrels. More fun.
We all
Get that food in your belly.
these days.
Alright. Oh, yes. Yes. Perfect. Gotcha. Say cheese. Alright. Still, I wanted to talk a bit more with you, Samuel. You're a soothing guy.
Sorry to bother you again, Samuel.
There's no bother here, Max.
I definitely...
Oh.
What do you think about all those dying birds?
Samuel had to bury dozens near the Tabanga.
Is that cool with the Tabanga?
We'll find out if the souls of the bird move on. Not that we can prove it.
It's so ominous.
Unless it's fate, then it doesn't matter.
I still have a million questions about what's happening to Arcadia Bay.
That must be why Miss Gant says you're one of her favorite students at Blackwell.
Even though Miss Grant likes me, I have zero science skills to explain that eclipse.
As I was just saying to her, that's because science has no explanation. Well, no offense to Miss Grant here, but this is just the beginning.
Beginning of what?
Oh, I don't believe anything ever ends. Especially time. That's why I can sense something bigger is coming to Arcadia Bay. And Max, I don't like it at all.
He's psychic.
I keep thinking that Rachel Amber has a few answers. If we can find her.
If Rachel wants to be found.
Do you think she's alive?
She'll always be alive in our hearts. Sometimes, that's all we have left.
But...
Max, all I can tell you is to stay on your path and you'll find what you're looking for. Rachel Amber is waiting too.
These people are so cryptic.
I'd rather be in her class than the Vortex Club.
Yes, you would. Rachel saw right through them.
She's not the only one.
Nobody should be trapped in the Vortex Club. Get out now, Max, while time is on your side.
I'm sorry. I better get going now. Now, who can I ask?
Is this open now? No, it's not, but there was like some stuff in there that definitely didn't belong to Samuel unless he's a cross-dresser. That's interesting.
Good to see you out and about, Max.
What's up, Miss Grant? I'm sorry about not signing the petition, but I'm not on your side.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Max, you always show up when I'm talking about you. And I swear, it's not about that petition you didn't sign.
I was looking for Nathan Prescott, and I thought he might be in your class.
Mr. Prescott has no class at all after his suspension. I didn't think you were friends.
You probably know him better.
I've tried. Nathan is a Prescott, and with that comes a lot of baggage. Too much for one teenager. This week was the proof. Principal Wells did the right thing.
I know. Nathan needs real help.
Yes, he does, Max. I did try once, but Mr. Prescott didn't appreciate my help. I did see Nathan leaving the campus looking angrier than usual, so maybe it's good you haven't found him.
Oh, nice. I can use that.
I was hoping you could explain some of these crazy things happening in Arcadia Bay.
If I could, I'd be collecting my Nobel Prize in Science today. I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse, much less the snow in Wales.
I think this is beyond science.
Nothing is beyond science except for our lack of knowledge. We may never know why, but that doesn't change reality.
I am worried about reality. I feel like it's changing right in front of us.
You and Samuel both. We were talking about that before you came over. Our planet is changing, but it's not mystic. It's erosion.
So, you don't think this could be some kind of prophecy or something?
Max, you know how fascinated I am by Arcadia Bay legends. But I haven't found any apocalyptic signs yet. Unless you count those end-of-the-world posters. Unless you know something I don't.
What about wormholes and chaos theory? Like time travel stuff.
The only wormholes in Arcadia Bay are underground. And chaos theory is just that. But if this is about time travel, sign me up.
Would you really change time?
Not after reading that Bradbury story, A Sound of Thunder. I won't give it away, but it involves dinosaurs and butterflies. Time is like a thread, Max. One tug and it all can unravel.
Oh, I've seen that firsthand.
I don't think surveillance would have helped, Kate Marsh.
Oh, Max. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Kate was the sweetest student I've ever met at Blackwell. And they can be so cruel to each other. Do you need to talk to a counselor?
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on here. You see it, right?
This week hasn't been Blackwell's finest hour. But me and some faculty members won't rest until all the students here feel safe, not bullied.
Kate was drugged at the Vortex Club party and bullied by them until she ended up on the roof. How do you stop that?
Shut down that damn Vortex Club for a start. I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed. It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
So why doesn't Principal Wells stop the party? To be honest, he doesn't seem to care about what's going on here.
Raymond Wells has saved this school from financial disaster, and he cares more than you know. You're wise, but don't be so quick to judge everybody.
You're right. I just wish this could be the school that I dreamed about before I came here.
I hear you, Max. I love seeing you and Warren and all my students at your best here. But you're all too young to be so cynical. But you truly give me hope.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant. I have to get going. I'll see you later.
It's always good talking to you, Max.
Good. Nathan is not around. I should go back to Chloe.
Alright.
My sweet Kate.
Oh, that's... Oh, I would have loved to see what had happened to Kate in the other reality. I wish I could have checked that.
Good thing I didn't let Chloe take that money from Principal Wells.
Accessibility. Oh, so they are making it more... There we go! Chloe, you're about to steal money from the handicapped. That's not a cool thing.
Coast is clear. It would be so cool if you and me were going to school here together.
But now you can have Mr. Jefferson all to yourself.
Ah, you suck. Now let's get into Blackwell Ninja mode.
It's so lame they don't have co-ed dorms here.
Yes, because I want Nathan Prescott in the room next door.
Good point.
Wait here. Give me the signal if Nathan or anybody shows up.
I won't let you down, Batmax.
Now I just have to find Nathan's room.
This is the guy storm then. The Vortex Club sucks ass. Love Evan.
Evan. Of course. That's why no shits were given. Evan rolls.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that dorm curfew shit. We're 18.
And after what happened to Kate?
Yeah, I feel so bad for her and her family.
That's why you're so hot. Because you care.
I'm here with you, right?
Oh, why hello, Trevor. And Dana.
Yep. They're getting it on. They're getting it on. I won't stop ya. Prescott's rule this town.
This can only be Nathan's room.
Okay, so we can go in there. There's more to check though.
Poor Warren. This is the work of Nathan. He's so lucky I'm a pacifist.
The whole butter knife thing not gonna fly with you then?
Hello, Warren's room. Hawking and him make a good team.
Oh, what's going on?
Looks like one of the jocks did care about Kate.
We're watching some sort of lame sports thing in there.
Zach or Logan. Who knows? Bro's got a bro.
Bro's got a bro. I mean, why would they play sports? Why would they watch sports instead of play sports? Why would people watch video games instead of play video games? Hey, it's an acceptable hobby.
Even after Kate, nobody here learned anything about bullying.
Yep. Not gonna go into the guys' bathroom, thank you very much. Alright. Let's go. It's locked. Let's bash it down with that fire. That's great. Awesome. Then I go inside and rewind time. It's perfect.
Now I need to find Nathan's phone. Or anything with clues.
Joyce. Max, appreciate you standing up for David. I know Chloe didn't like that, but she needs to stand up and stop acting out so much. Except that won't happen if you and her are getting mixed up in illegal crap like breaking into Blackwell at night. I know what happens, so don't bother to defend or explain. I hoped you would get her back on the right track, but it looks like she's getting stuck again. David wants to help, but she won't let him. You could be such a good influence on her, unless you both want to play bad. I'm sorry, Joyce, even I get into shenanigans, but I'm trying to be a good influence on Chloe. I know, Max. I forget you're still teenage adults. Damn it, you got us.
Nathan clearly has his fetish down.
Alright. Oh, wait, that's bad, because Nathan's Nathan. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
That is so Chloe.
Hey asshole, we need to talk, or I'm going to tell everybody what you did, and you're going to pay, motherfucker. So that's probably the note that sparked the encounter in the bathroom.
Oh my god. Chloe.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He got her fucked up. Don't do drugs, kids. Wait.
Whale songs? Maybe this is the only soothing thing Nathan ever hears.
You sure that's a whale and not somebody wanting help? That's disturbing.
That must be the lamp Chloe broke when Nathan drugged her.
Okay.
I don't think one book can guide the Prescotts.
A teen/parent guide to anger management. Huh.
Damn, Nathan. That's a nice shot. If only all your energy went into photography. It's so damn creepy, but the guy has his own style.
You gotta appreciate that.
That looks like a totally fun show. Even Nathan has a light side. Yes, I would be cool with having this high-tech projector.
Yes, please. Oh, camera.
That monochrome camera is brand new and costs about $6 grand. Bastard.
He won't miss it.
That's so cute and ironic. I can't believe Nathan still has it around.
The best son in the world.
I thought Victoria had the photo bling, but once again, the Prescotts rule.
Prescription pills.
I don't think this prescription has helped Nathan.
Especially not if you're chugging it down with champagne. That doesn't seem very smart.
I'd cry too if I had him for a father and had to wear that suit.
Look at the little seaman. If there was two of them, we could call them seamen.
Let's see what Nathan hides in here.
Oh, what is that?
Nathan is way into this party. Bad sign.
To Victoria Chase, hey gorgeous, let me know what you're wearing to the Vortex this week so I can wear something just as stylish and inexpensive. I'm psyched about going and I'm picking up some seriously party favors. I even told my dad to keep the pigs away from Blackwell so we can get wrecked without hassle. If we're gonna have an end of the world theme, then let's do it fucking on points. Oh no.
Oh, bastard. Now I remember why I hate you. And why Kate will get justice.
You roll. Best site 10 out of 10.
Oh man. Sean Prescott might be Nathan's real problem.
So this was a message from his dad. Nate, I know this has been a stressful week and your mother and I are here to talk if need be. Just make an appointment anytime. Your mother wants Dr. Bill to come out after his book tour, but for now let's stick to your prescriptions. I need you to calm and quiet while Panastase is being developed. I know being a Prescott is a burden and I'll guide you into this room step by step as did my father. It was hard for me when my dad opened my eyes to our destiny, but you'll thank me someday. Don't worry about Blackwell. This shithole town is going to get an enema along with a fresh brand. I want you to be ready to take over when the moment is right. Don't fuck it up, son, your father. Jace. Zygonzu in the house.
Too bad Nathan isn't more like his sister. She sounds awesome. And far away.
Christine, she's in Brazil. It's been too long since I've heard from you. Please let me know what's going on in your exciting scholastic life. Brag to all my coworkers about my bro. I can't double check my mail, so please send me some pictures. Mother told me you've been in trouble. You have to either ignore him or stand up to him. You know I love Dad, Nate, but I'm also in a jungle halfway across the world because of him. He's a bully who inherited power, not wisdom. And the only way to win against one is to fight back. Don't let him change you into just another one for the family legacy. Maybe it's not too late for Nathan. Maybe I should take the butter knife and go to the dad instead. Alright, back to the mangrove. Sending out good thoughts. Better write back or have a jaguar shipped to your dorm.
Yes, Nathan sure needs diet pills. This is strong stuff.
Jeez.
Wow. Kiss ass much, Principal Wells.
Nathan, I'd like to apologize for the recent accusation. Your name and record speaks for itself. Yeah, keep kissing that booty. So delicious, isn't it? Aren't it? Yes.
Holy shit. That's the gun Nathan used on Chloe. A gift from...
Oh gosh. It's bad.
Nathan likes his tortured subjects way too much.
Let's look at his
Come
DVD
on,
collection.
Max. You're in the belly of the beast. Search everywhere.
I don't want to see how many seasons of My Little Pony he has.
These films all have a dark pattern.
Definitely My Little Pony.
Oh man, that dickhead stole one of my selfies.
Yeah, he probably uses that at night. Alright, let's look over here.
Nathan took this from Kate's altar. Why? What is with this dude?
Some seriously dark and effed up shit, yo. Haven't we gotten this already? Okay. What more is there to see around here? Looked at everything over here. Stuff down there. It's very... Scratch marks?
What the hell are all those marks on the floor?
The couch was moved. So if the couch was moved, what's behind the couch? Don't tell me it's a trapdoor into some sort of dungeon. I thought I was the only one with that.
Let's find out what you're hiding.
I thought I was the only one with that kind of dungeon.
Oh yes, little phone. You are mine now.
Alright.
Now I have Nathan's phone, so I can show it to Chloe. Well, before Nathan comes back.
Yeah. Good. It's all good in the woods. Alright, blaze on. Are we sure we shouldn't, like, you know... I'm not sure if this even matters at all, but I feel like I shouldn't leave the door being all busted. I feel like this is sort of something you would miss if you weren't being careful. But if we now reset time, his room will not have been tampered with. And the door will be okay. I mean, he'll still be missing the items that we have taken, but we haven't actually messed with his room at all. Alright. It doesn't like trigger a butterfly effect when I do that, but I just feel safer. Alright, Chloe, look what I got.
Damn, Max, you're finally back. I got worried. So, what did you find?
His room was clean and creepy. Check this out.
Boom, Nathan. We got you by the balls, fucker.
What are you doing in my dorm? You're such a nosy bitch, Max.
Stop right there, Nathan.
Make me, ho. Max, I got this. Get the fuck out of my face.
The scent of the fire.